Problem number 1 says, complete the table and graph m of x. Then describe how the graph of m of x compares to the graph of f of x. Okay? The first thing I'm going to do is we'll recognize that the number that we have here is now in the inside of the parentheses. Everyone say inside? Inside. So to recognize a horizontal dilation, you're looking for the number inside the parentheses. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and highlight this number, 1/5. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually look at that number, 1/5, and compare it to the numbers over here. Is 1/5 between 0 and 1 or bigger than 1? 1/5, if you put in your calculator, 1 divided by 5 is 0.2. And show you another calculator trick. 1 divided by 5, if you have a calculator that looks like this, you're looking for something called F to D, fractions to decimals, or decimals to fractions, or it's also S to D. Second, you press that button. Uh-oh, what happened? I think I have to do it the other way. I think I did, though. Let's try it. There he goes. 0.2. So 0.2 is between 0 and 1, therefore our answer is a horizontal stretch. Let's write that. Horizontal stretch by a factor of blank. So at least I know it's going to be a horizontal stretch. Okay? The next thing I need to do is recognize that it has a formula here. 1 over b. So 1 over b equals this number, 1 over 5. And basically what I need to do is solve for the b value. Well, they're both fractions, so you can take the reciprocal of both of those. That basically means you can switch both of those. If that doesn't make sense, you can also cross multiply. You're just solving for b. So you'll get something like b over 1 equals 5 over 1, or basically b equals 5. Now, whatever you get for your b value, that is your factor. So class will have a horizontal stretch by a factor of 5. Let's put that 5. Okay, now how do they get these reference points, and how do you get the corresponding points on your new function m of x? Well, your 5 value, I'm trying to use colors so you can visually see it, I'm going to divide every x value by 5. So class, 0 divided by 5 is? 0. And the parent function says to square it. And 0 squared is 0. The x coordinate stays the same. Okay, let's try another one. Class, what's 5 divided by 5? Is 1. And 1 squared is 1. So my new coordinate is 5. The x values stay the same, but my y value has changed. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And 2 squared is 4. 15 divided by 5 is 3. And 3 squared is 9. And then basically once you have these new coordinates, you can go ahead and graph them. So on the next corresponding pages, basically they're going to give you the reference points, they're going to give you the two functions, and you basically need to complete the table and then describe how it changes.